This is the Transformers Studio Series number 54, Megatron from the 2007 Michael Bay movie. And this is by far my favorite Voyager class figure in the entire Studio Series line so far. And definitely my favorite version of Megatron. Now for this review, I thought, since I've never actually reviewed the other versions of Megatron as well from the Studio Series line, we'll briefly take a look at those two as well in comparison with this guy. But of course, the focus will be on this version of Megatron. So first, let's take a look at the accessories. So in terms of accessories, first it comes with this whip weapon thingy, which I don't know what it's actually called. But this is the thing that he used to swipe Sam while he was running away with the Allspark. All in all, has molded detail and all, but it's just plain plastic and it's only articulated at the tip. So, very limited in terms of posing options with this thing. And how this one works is you take Megatron, either arm will do, fold this end in, and then just insert this into the gap, and there you go, and you can go swipe. Aside from this, it does come with that backdrop, which is par for the course with Studio Series. It's nothing too spectacular, but if you do have the space, he does look good displayed on that backdrop. For me, space is a premium, so I just chuck this in my cardboard bin. Now, taking a closer look at Megatron, he is really awesome. He's covered in this silver paint, which makes him really look premium in my view. If there's one thing Studio Series line does very well, is with the head sculpt, and this Megatron is no exception. That head sculpt is awesome, and that red paint on the eyes really pop. Even from far away you can see that, which is nice. I love that face sculpt is just really nice, really nicely detailed. Now I thought I'd give you a side-by-side comparison of this Megatron with the CG design, and that CG design will come right here. Okay, so if we go in terms of the sculpt, as you can see, it's very accurate to the movie design. So even to the toes and this portion, you see the design is all there, even the arms. Now even the shoulders as well is very accurate. Now where there is inaccuracy is in this chest region, and that's basically because this chest is actually the Revenge of the Fallen chest and not the 2007 movie chest design. So if you look at this design here, this portion of the chest is definitely molded differently as opposed to the CG design on the side. Now taking that aside, let me bring in the Revenge of the Fallen Megatron. I didn't get the silver version, that just because I thought it's redundant. I just wanted to show you how the chest looks between these two. So that's where they just took this chest and put it there, and because of that, this thing suffered in terms of the accuracy. But yeah, anyway, now from the side, as you can see, this one very slim profile, and compared to the ROTF version, there's no gappage there. And from the back, again, they didn't skimp out on the paint, so there might be a little less paint here than in the front, but it's not like they skimped out on the paint. So as you can see, this entire portion is painted silver. So yeah, it's not bad. Now for some quick size comparisons, here he is with Optimus Prime. I think he's a bit too tall for Prime, but what can we do? Here he is with Revenge of the Fallen Megatron and Dark of the Moon Megatron. And here is Megatron with his loyal subjects Starscream and Brawl. And lastly, here he is with the other silver Megatron we've gotten. Here he is with the Siege Netflix Megatron. So transformation for Megatron is not that hard. So first off, you unpeg the shoulders. So there you go, you unpeg that. Unpeg the other one. There, oop. Just unpeg the shoulder piece. And then you can unpeg the back. So they are pegged into that hole there. Now what we do is this entire thing becomes the nose cone of the jet. So just unwrap it around there, peg it in, unwrap that, peg it in, unwrap that, and peg it in, which I think was an awesome way to hide that entire nose cone of the jet. Really nice. Next thing you do is you fold these in, but as you do, you fold this back as well. So what you want is for that bottom gray part, so that bottom gray part to be under these, but the head to be on top of it. So you just position that way. Now the next bit is, you can see these tabs on the upper arm. They should go into the slots there. So just position it in such a way that they are like that. Okay, that's how it is. So it's not solid now, but it will become solid by the time you finish transformation. So that's how it goes. Okay, so for this part, what you want to do is, first off, these tail fins, they need to go, so there's peg and a slot there, so they need to go there. So just slot those in for now. Okay, and then for these feet, just fold the spur, heel spur there, and the top of the feet, the toes there, as such. Yep, and then these bit just rotate so they are facing that way. Okay, so far so good. Now, so you can see there are pegs there. You should align those with those. So those pegs are those, and then there are peg holes at the heel spur there. They will go and peg here on underneath the shoulder blades there, and then on the wing, see those gaps there, they will align with those slots there. Okay, so let's just do that. And then of course there's a peg on the tail fin and the slot on the other tail fin. So just keeping those in mind, just align everything together. A bit harder on camera, but we can do it. We can do it. You can do it. Okay, this one there, the other one there. Keeping everything aligned. It's finicky, but it's not difficult as long as you align everything together. Yep. Then just peg the tail fin together. Now these wings, you just align them with your nose cone, and there you have Studio Series. Oops, not yet. There you go. And there you go. There you have Studio Series Megatron in his awesome, I don't know what it is mode. Well, technically a spaceship, but you know. Now, taking a closer look at the jet mode, it is very accurate to the design. Might not be the most exciting jet mode or spaceship mode or whatever this mode is, but well, you know, it's accurate to the movie, so you can't fault it in that. It's just how it is, you know. Alien spaceship mode's not really as exciting as Earth modes. But taking a closer look, so a lot of the silver paint does carry over. There are those you know, cuts on the nose cone, which is unfortunate, but how else will you handle that? I think they handled it magnificently in any case. Lots of molded details. There's no visible thrusters, So I don't know how he flies, but you know, he's a spaceship. How are we gonna understand that anyway? And you know, he does have visible head syndrome right under the nose cone there, but you know, accurate to the movie. I think that's what's important. And this is how I have Megatron displayed on my shelf, perpetually pulling poor Jazz in half. Really nice. So like he said, he doesn't want one piece of Jazz, he wants two. So final thoughts. Do you want to get this figure? I say yes. If you're only after one version of Megatron from the movie line, this is probably the best one outside of Masterpiece that we'll be getting. Well, let's see what Studio Series has in store for us, at least for The Last Knight and Age of Extinction, if they're gonna give us those versions. But so far, this is probably the best version and definitely my favorite. So yeah, if you like that review, please do leave a like, leave a comment, and do subscribe. This has been Grim Trigger, and this has been the awesome Studio Series 56 Megatron. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.